Hey, welcome to week number 5 of our video series, Walker This Way. I am Mark Simmons, the Senior Area Director for BNI British Columbia, and this is Hazel Walker, the Executive Director for Indiana, as well as one of the Executive Directors for British Columbia. So, Hazel.
Your enthusiasm makes me laugh.
Does it?
Yeah.
And it's only now. So, Hazel,
Yes.
focus.
Okay.
Okay. We're going into the changeover of the leadership teams.
Correct.
Right? And just doing a quick math, even in your own region of Indiana, 20 years owning chapters there, I did a quick calculation. That was about 2,000 executive team members, president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, you've seen over the years.
Over the years,
So you're
yeah.
really knowledgeable. So what are some of the characteristics of those team members and what's the impact they can make?
The number one characteristic is that they operate as a team and not as individuals. That's why we don't allow membership committees and outgoing leadership team members to select the leadership team. They only get the opportunity to select 3 people to be the president, and then we choose the best fit, right? Who
Right.
can come to training and do all of that. That president has to choose their own team, and the reason we do that is because when they choose their own team, they're choosing people they know they can work with, right? And it forces them then to work as a team versus work as individuals. You don't want the president just being the president. The president leads the team.
Right.
And the president is supposed to hold a monthly meeting with the entire team. And the president is supposed to rally the troops and do all of that stuff to keep the meeting exciting. The vice president is about, he's got to be able or she's got to be able to manage the membership committee and lead them and convince, teach them, hold them accountable to getting the reports and things done, and get them to enforce the policies the way the policies are written.
Right.
So that's really important to have someone that doesn't mind accountability and doesn't mind holding people accountable. And then the secretary treasurer needs to be pretty good, trustworthy, good with the numbers because they're going to go to the bank and do all of that. But the most important part of this is that when all 3 of them are working together, they look like a team. They're fluid with one another, and the membership committee is just very fluid.
Right.
And when you see a leadership team that's very fluid and is really moving, it's impressive.
Yeah.
It's really impressive, and it doesn't matter if it's a big chapter or a little chapter. I've watched big chapters fall apart because of a bad leadership team, and I've watched great chapters be formed from small groups where the president and the leadership team just really stepped in, took control, and moved it forward.
Wow.
So having a strong team is the most important thing, which is why the directors play such a heavy role in making sure we get the right people.
So as a member of the executive team, you really can make an impact. The
Yeah.
type of impact you choose to create is going to really affect your chapter. It could be positive or it could be negative.
Correct, and the goal is that you want to lead them and not push them.
Right.
Right? Members can't be pushed. Members have to be led.
Yeah. And lead by
that's-
example.
Yeah, lead by example. Exactly.
Perfect. So great opportunity to step into the leadership role for your chapter and create real positive impact.